everyone, I'm Janie Cox, the Managing Director and Principal of A-Class Draperies and Interiors Limited. Today I'm going to share a technique as to how to draw perfect circles every time. No more inaccuracies associated with pots and pans and buckets and strings and folding of paper. We're going to use some regular items found around the home and be able to make perfect circles every time. You will need a pair of scissors, a flexible tape, the broad ones, about 7/8 of an inch wide, a small 6-inch ruler, a Sharpie marker, permanent marker, a small screwdriver, strong double-faced tape, and I'll be using dual tape, a single hole punch, and a push pin. My table is pinnable. To begin with, we will need to extend the tape on the 0 side. So we need to extend the tape this way. To do so, we will go to the extreme end of the tape, and usually there is a blank section towards this end of the tape. So we'll cut off that section and use this piece to join it to this side of the tape. So we'll need to move this protector that protects the edge of the tape. So taking my small screwdriver, I'm going to gently prise this up until I release it from the tape. Then with the piece that I've taken off from the far end, I'm going to use double-faced tape, my dual tape, to create the join. Peeling away the paper backing. And then aligning the two pieces. Now, so I have extended my tape on this side. My 0 line or my 0 point is now blurred because I've removed the tab. So now I need to re-establish that line, and I'm going to do so with my Sharpie marker and my small 6-inch ruler. So there it is. Now I have a longer tape towards from the 0 end to the left of the 0 line. Next, I'll need to punch holes along this tape. And I'm going to punch holes every 1/2 inch. So at every 1/2 inch mark, I'm going to punch a hole. And I'm going to do so using my single hole punch. So I'll turn the tape this way because this area here is reinforced due to the joint. So I'll come back to this first 1/2 inch mark, but I'll start at the 1 inch point. And I'm going to punch just about 1/8 of an inch up from this edge of the tape. Now when I punch the holes, as you can see there, it must be to the left of the mark. So if I turn it back this way, the holes are to the left of the mark, just touches the mark. So I'm going to continue doing so. For as many marks as I need, I can do the entire tape. And then I'll use this to draw my circles. On this first mark, since it's reinforced, we may have to work from both sides of the tape. And I've made several of these, so my punch is pretty dull now. But normally within 2 punches, this should come through. So I will work on that, extract it with my scissors. And then I'll need to pull all these tabs off. You can do the entire length of your tape. So let me set this aside. And here I have one where I've done several holes. How does this work? Well, when we draw circles, we reference circles mainly by diameter. But each of these measurements represents the radius. So if we want to draw a circle of 12-inch diameter, radius is half of diameter. So we'll need to put a pen in the sections mark for a 12-inch diameter circle. So let's see how this works. Using my push pin, I'm going to push the pin in the 0 line. Anywhere along that line. My table is spinnable, so that's an advantage. And then I'm going to draw a 10-inch diameter circle. So as I say, this represents radius. So half of 10 is 5. So I need to put my pen in the 5-inch circle or the 5-inch hole, and I just simply spin and I have perfect circle in seconds. How neat is that? Let's just double check the accuracy. It is a homemade template, but for the most applications, we do not more accurate than 1/8 of an inch. So let's just check it. Do remember, when we are measuring for the diameter, we are not using from this tab. This is now our 0 line. So putting this across the diameter of the circle, we can see we are almost perfectly at 10 inches. And since this tape goes up to 120 inches, guess what? We can draw a circle whose diameter is 240 inches. If we can extend our hands that long to scribe that line. Hope you enjoy this project. Share your comments, subscribe to our channel, and remember, at A-Class Draperies and Interiors Limited, we train the experts.